From humble origins to global domination. 0 o'clock. Intro with cinematic music. What if I told you that one of the greatest empires in history started with a single warrior and a dream? An empire that ruled over 3 continents, terrified kings, and shaped the destiny of nations for over 6 centuries. This is not just history. This is the epic story of the Ottoman Empire. How it rose, how it ruled, and how it fell. 0:30. The unlikely beginning. In the chaos of 13th century Anatolia, a tribal leader named Osman emerged. No one at the time could guess that his small principality would become the foundation of a global empire. But Osman had vision and ambition. He united tribes, expanded his territory, and laid the roots of what would soon become the Ottoman dynasty. His legacy continued with his son Orhan, who conquered Adrianople and made Islam the official religion of the state. As the Ottoman Turks grew in power, they attracted the attention of the great Mongol leader, Timur. But despite his best efforts, Timur couldn't defeat the Ottomans. Instead, he paid a heavy price in lives and retreated back to his capital. 110. The conquest of Constantinople. Fast forward to 1453. A 21-year-old Sultan, Mehmed II, stood before the walls of Constantinople, the jewel of the Byzantine Empire. For centuries, armies tried and failed to take the city. But Mehmed had something different: strategy, firepower, and relentless will. With massive cannons like the legendary Big Bass, the Ottomans bombarded the city. While elite troops scaled the formidable walls, after a 53-day siege, the unthinkable happened. Constantinople fell, the Hagia Sophia was turned into a mosque, and a new chapter began. 2 o'clock. The Golden Age. Then came the empire's most glorious era, under Sultan Suleiman the Magnificent. For nearly 50 years, he led the Ottomans to incredible heights, from the gates of Vienna in the west to the Persian Gulf in the east, from Algeria in North Africa to the shores of the Black Sea. His skilled generals, like the legendary Hayreddin Barbarossa, dominated the seas. And on land, Suleiman's military reforms made the Ottoman army a powerhouse. But it wasn't just about war. Suleiman built schools, mosques, courts, and reformed the legal system. His empire thrived economically and culturally. It was the true Golden Age, a time of power, culture, and prestige. 250. Cracks in the empire. But no empire lasts forever. By the 17th century, the cracks were beginning to show. Internal rebellions erupted. The Janissary army, once the pride of the Ottoman military, became corrupt and uncontrollable. Rival powers within the empire, like the Safavids, grew stronger. And Europe was changing. While the West industrialized, the Ottomans stagnated. Their military fell behind. Their economy weakened, and the seeds of discontent were sown. 340. The sick man of Europe. By the 1800s, the Ottoman Empire earned a grim nickname: the sick man of Europe. The Russians seized Crimea. The French took Algeria. The British occupied Egypt. And as the Greek War of Independence broke out, the sick man got sicker. Despite valiant efforts by some sultans to modernize and reform, like the Young Turks, it was often too little, too late. 430. The final blow. World War I. The Ottomans, led by the infamous and controversial figure Enver Pasha, sided with Germany and the Central Powers. This proved to be a fatal mistake. As the war turned against the Central Powers, the Ottomans suffered defeat after defeat. Their territories were occupied. Their cities were devastated. By 1922, the Turkish national movement, led by the brilliant strategist and statesman Mustafa Kemal Ataturk, overthrew the monarchy. On October 29, 1923, the last Sultan, Abdülmecid II, was officially deposed. The grand 600-year run of the Ottoman Empire was over. The Republic of Turkey was born. 510. Closing thoughts, with soft, epic music. But the story doesn't truly end there. The Ottoman legacy lives on. In architecture, culture, cuisine, and even borders. Its shadow still looms over global politics and identity today. If you found this journey through time fascinating, give this video a like, subscribe for more epic history, and tell us in the comments, Do you think the Ottoman Empire could be survived in the modern age? Until next time, stay curious.